GenCure is in a really exciting position right now. For years, we have collected donated human cells and tissues to help patients throughout our community and beyond. We've done a lot of work supporting bone marrow transplants, tissue transplants. Recently, we have started working in the area of regenerative medicine, and some of those same donated human cells and tissues are now being used to create benefits that we hadn't even dreamed of before. So the current treatment for burns is skin grafts. So these are donations from our tissue donors. And burn treatment is a very long process. It's a very painful process. And talking to the burn surgeons, you get a sense for how difficult this therapy is for everyone who goes through it.
I was burned in my steam bath. I don't know how. I don't know what happened, whether I passed out or hit my head, but somehow I went down and I was burned by the steam. I'd lost 2 fingers because of the burn.
Marty had several surgeries to repair the burns on his arms, on his back, on his head. They took him to BAMC, and skin grafts were the name of the game. Marty was in intensive care for 3 months and rehab for a year.
I had to learn how to stand up again. I had to learn how to walk again. It was a slow process. I feel like I was very, very fortunate that we have the world's best burn center, the Brooke Army Medical Center, and GenCure.
We would be so happy for other people and for anyone injured if that process was made shorter, if there was a way to allow the patient that you love so dearly to be back to their normal life as soon as possible.
It's really nice having met Marty, but thinking about that journey now, we are so excited to be able to go from that to treatment for these patients using placental tissue that would have otherwise been discarded. And we're working on an innovative processing approach that will help preserve some of the ability to speed up healing times and reduce the scarring in these patients. The regenerative medicine space is really exciting right now. And we're finding that as the field grows and gets more advanced, the researchers that are in the space need more support. So where GenCure comes in is helping those researchers come up with innovative new treatments for a wide range of diseases, some of which don't have a therapy at all to offer today.
So Rowan was clinically diagnosed with Shwachman-Diamond syndrome at about 6 months old. It's not something there is a cure for. It is something you do just treat the symptoms. Once we knew we were going to transplant in Seattle, and I posted that on Facebook, people went crazy. How do I sign up? How can I find out if I'm his match? I mean, hundreds, it ended up thousands of people that wanted to be his match. It ended up, we didn't find one. Of all those people we brought together, we still didn't find one for Rowan. We uprooted. He and I went to Seattle for 6 months. He was going to be the first child at Seattle Children's Hospital to receive this special treatment. Was it hard? Absolutely. Did we wish there was something here in our backyard? Absolutely. But to the day that Rowan died, he was so excited about the science and just the strides that they were making. And he told the doctors, he was like, you know what? If you can fix me, you can fix anyone. But if you don't, just think about how much you're learning. And I think for him to know that that science was continuing here and the ability of people to be able to stay here close to home and be able to find their hope here, he would be so happy.
Rowan was quite the inspiration for our whole team. What we want to do is get to the point where we can either provide them with something completely different that is a cure, or if we still have to do a stem cell transplant, do it in a way that we don't have to go to a registry to find a match. We can build a match, build a perfect match for that patient. Our hope is that with further innovations and the work that we're doing to help move those along, you're able to save countless more lives. You're able to give them better outcomes from that treatment So the future is really bright. I'm really proud to be part of a local community that has such a far-reaching impact on the health of the entire world.
If you're helping one person, then you're helping a lot, and that is big.